Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Sako here, guys. Today we are going to do a full character review for X-23. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, about a month late, but we finally got her to tier 2 earlier this week. So today it's time to have fun, do a character review, and test her in different game mode. So the team I'm going to be running all my tests, guys, is this team. Team bonus Save Getty. So we're going to be running with X-23 as lead, with Captain America and Wolverine. You also get a team up with X-23 and Captain America, a team up with X-23 Wolverine, and a team up with Wolverine and Captain America. So I think it's the best team up bonuses that she can get, in my opinion. You get physical attack, all defense attack speed, critical rate, dodge, all attack, max HP, energy defense, cooldown duration, and a regular 6 star by 3 that gives you all attack, all defense, and max HP. So if we start with her, first thing, let's look at her character sheet. First, we got max skill cooldown, maxing our defense, critical damage at 199%, critical rate at 36.79%, attack speed 129.55%. We are running with a little bit over 14,000 physical attack, and our recovery rate is around 111%. You have two ways to build this character, guys. You can build her for PvE mode, which is you're going to build her offensively, or you can build her for a PvP mode like Alien Conquest Timeline, where you want to build her with as much recovery as you can to help her with her passive ability that recover max HP every few seconds. And we're going to see when we get to the skills, guys. So you have two ways to build her. Personally, the build you're going to see today, guys, is a focus on damage. I don't really need more PvP characters, guys. I'm not big into PvP. I'm more into PvE, you know, playing those characters and the World Boss Ultimate, World Boss, and Shadowlands. So that's how I try to build my characters when it's an option that's viable for them. So if we look at my gear, guys, I'm running with a U, physical attack, critical rate, skill cooldown, bit the same, and a bit the same. So to have all my cap together. Next, ISO set. Optimal ISO set for her is it's basically all three of offensive ISO set, guys. To be honest, it depends what stats you need. Overdrive will give you critical rate and critical damage, but you might not need as much of those stats as Overdrive gives. So if you need skill cooldown, you go with Archives. If you need attack speed, you'll go with Power of the Ingrioke. Now, if you are building for PvP, ISO set you want to have, it's not a healing ISO set, because healing ISO set press at the start, then you have to wait about 54 seconds for them to press again, while 60 seconds when they are stage 6. So that's not what you want. What you want here, guys, is binary power or drastic density enhancement. For her, binary power is a little bit better because of the recovery rate on it. So you get max HP that will increase the healing she receive, plus recovery rate that will increase the healing she receive. The attack speed to make sure she have max attack speed, some defense, and some critical rate. So binary power is the optimal for PvP mode. You get the shield at the start of the fight, and then at least you get some extra defensive from that. It's not wasted like the healing from start backing, and I Am Also Groot is wasted since it press close to the start and heal you when you're almost full health already. So those are the ISO sets you want to go in depending in PvE or PvP situation. Now if you go with the custom gear, Personally, for PV, I got this gear. Guard break immunity with 120% damage plus and immunity to fear. So some defensive stats on it too. Now, if you build her for Alien Conquest, what you want to go with is max HP Obelisk, since you're going with drastic density enhancement ISO set. Then you want to go with Invincible Pros. This is the ISO set. The custom gear you want to go for PvP. For PvE, you go with anything offensive, to be honest. Anything with a damage plus and improve stats in another way. Like if I had a critical rate with increased damage plus, that will be awesome. In your dodge with increased damage plus, that will be awesome. You do not want to have critical damage plus because she already gets so much critical damage from our tier 2 passive, so you don't need that. Now let's move to the skill section, guys. First, tier 2 passive. All new Wolverine. Applied to self, increase skill damage by 12%, increase bonus damage by 10%, critical damage increased by 35%, and increase guaranteed critical rate by 35%. The increased guaranteed critical rate will not be showing on your stat sheet, but it will count when you're in the fight because it's guaranteed, guys. So it cannot be reduced, so they cannot count it in the regular critical rate stat. So basically, if you have 75% critical rate plus the 35% guaranteed critical rate, that'll give you about between 82 or 85% critical rate globally, if I'm not mistaken with my calculation. So yeah, that is what it is with our tier 2 passive. Give me a sec, guys, I need a drop of water. Been fighting that freaking cold forever and it's painful. Okay, tier 1 passive. Activation rate when HP is below 99%. Applied to self, increase all attack by 10%, all speed by 10%, and critical rate by 10%. Plus you have 5% recovery of max HP every seconds when you are below 99% HP. Now it's 5% there, but if you have max recovery rate, which is 12.5%, 250%, sorry, it gives you a recovery of max HP of 12.5% every second. So if you build her for PvP and you can have, for example, max HP with recovery rate ISO set Obelisk with invincible on it, like, she will be unkillable in my opinion. Now if we look at her leadership, you have Primal Instinct applied to allies, decrease debuff duration by 24%. Pretty terrible leadership. Can be somewhat useful in Alien Conquest if you do not have a tier 2 passive or a leadership that help counter the debuff. Well, you get debuff for a shorter amount of time. Okay, that's okay, but that's very not optimal. That's one of the worst leadership in the game, in my opinion. Now if we take a look at her skills, you have the first skills that will apply bleed damage. First skill is actually a skill that I do not use at all with her because there's no really iframe on it as I can see. Next you have the second skill. Second skills is actually a big AoE skill. It's actually very strong for a second skill. It's actually, I feel like it's the skill that does the most damage AoE wise. Then you have the third skill that will stun, and you know, it will kind of grab the characters together, so it's a very good skill. Basically that's usually the skill I use before using my second skill. Then you have the fourth skill. Fourth skill is going to apply bleed damage, and again, as the same as the third skill, it will guard break the target, and it's a good setup for your second skill too. But I prefer to use the third skill to set up for my second skills, but the fourth skill is also good. And you have the fifth skills. Fifth skills is a big iframe, a little bit like Wolverine iframe. Very high single target damage, but very low in AoE damage because it's kind of tricky skill. It's just go big iframe, mini hits, and it doesn't do AoE damage mostly. It just do single target damage. Now my rotation, my preferred rotation, like when I play her in Shadowland, basically what I will do is I will do 3, 2, 4, 5. Then I'll repeat that. Pretty basic. It's really basic, a very high damage, and very awesome character. Now guys, for the gameplay, what gameplay are we going to play today? It's pretty simple. We are going to first story mode 12-1 to test her on autoplay to see how fast she can clear 12-1 on AI play. After that, we are going to go fight Thanos Infinity in Wall Boss, and we're going to end up this gameplay section with Wall Boss Invasion to see how fast she can clear it. We're going to run the 3 game mode that I just talked about with the same team. Let's start story mission here, 12-1, and see how she handles herself. She does not have ignore dodge, so the mobs and the boss are going to dodge her a little bit, so it's not going to be as fast as she could be going if she adds some ignore dodge on her. You can see she's going to use her 5th skill on cooldown, so that's very good thing for PvP, especially in Online Conquest, that she can survive the first hit from the opponent, and she goes into her 5th skills and do a lot of damage. She could actually win your Online Conquest fight just with that one skill if she does enough damage against that team. So it is a very good thing to that. It is the skill that she will always use first in the AI mode, at least in PvE. I don't know in Online Conquest if she still uses the 5th skills first, but usually the skill they use first in story, autoplay, and Online Conquest are pretty similar. So we cleared the 2 first floor stage of this floor, this story, this chapter, whatever, pretty fast. Now we gotta clear the boss, and the boss is going down actually pretty damn fast with the lack of ignore dodge, to be honest. You can see X-23 is always full on health. She takes a little bit of damage, then go iframe and just heal back up to full. It is ridiculous how invincible she is in PvE content. Now in Online Conquest, it's very, it depends who you are fighting. If you're fighting something that can do all your HP and damage in 2 seconds, well, you're pretty much dead if you don't have invincible pros and you don't go in iframe and you don't have any defensive obelisk in Isoset. So here we clear in 1 minute 21. That's actually very fast. That put her high on the list of damage output. If she had ignore dodge, she could have probably cleared that between 45 and 55 seconds, which is very fast in my opinion. Next, guys, we're gonna go in challenge mode here. Wall boss, we're gonna go select Thanos Infinity, and we are going to go murder that fella with the same team. No strikers, nothing, nada, just our sexy X-23. Well, if I can actually find her, well, we can pop this. There we go. There we go. So no striker, she's gonna go full rage mode by herself. And if we can avoid using the purple button, we will avoid using the purple button, obviously. You can see it is very easy. She's like untouchable here. She has so many iframe. so many iframe, it's almost ridiculous. And you take some damage, you can go use your long iframe and you full back full HP. She is very strong, very fast, and very cool looking, to be honest. We just gotta hope we're not gonna get hit by the one punch slam and, you know, get one shot here. That is the only thing we are hoping for. And here, you have to remember, we're not running with any good team up, leadership, no tier 2 passive bonus, no offensive leadership, nothing. So you could probably kill a Thanos Infinity with her in 20-30 seconds, easy mode, if you were running with She-Hulk and Coulson with her. You can see I got caught here, but I just go in iframe and go full back to full HP like nothing. That's what I was talking about. Even if you get in trouble, as long as you can go in your iframe, well, you will be fine. Damn, we didn't cancel that shit, man. Oh, almost done here. Well, we got one shot. That's the one shot I was talking about, guys. It's luck. You know, sometimes you do get one shot, sometimes you don't. It happens with any characters, even with Wolverine. I've seen my Wolverine get one shot here before, but it was the end. I think we showed the power of the X-23 that she can solo Thanos Infinity very, very, very easy. If you don't count that bad luck we had at the end. Next, guys, we can go in Wall Boss Invasion. Same thing. I just want to see how she can do. So let's go see. I don't need to claim them yet. Okay, so team up. We're gonna go with the same team up we were with. Just gonna find one of the 3 characters. That is always the painful part. There, we got one here. So again, we're gonna put her as lead, so no She-Hulk, no Coulson, nothing, just plain X-23 with herself trying to do as much damage as we can. And it's not as much as I was hoping for, but we're fighting this annoying guy, Odin, with his bubble that, you know, guard hits a lot of shit, so it's very annoying. Plus, it's invincible, immune to all damage buff, it will process a lot, and the people I am fighting with are not very good. One of them just died. Like, seriously, this guy is running with Giant Man without uniform, like, for real, man. For fucking real. And the other guy with Captain America and doesn't seem to know what he's doing. Sometimes you get those groups. It's fine. It happens. We're still going to win that, man. We are going to be #1 on the damage for sure. Oh, finally, we got good pros. It's actually hard to control our pros, apparently. It doesn't want pros like it should be. And, well, those people are dead, man. See? They're both laying on the floor. All their characters are dead. That is... I haven't seen that in a long time, man. That was fucking terrible. And we did 91.2% damage, so it wasn't that bad. We did 2.9 million damage in 80 seconds. In give me a sec, I'm going to use my calculator. Okay, 2.9 million by 80 is 36,000 damage per second without any leadership and team bonus. So that's a team tier 2 passive like Coulson. So she'll have done a lot over 100,000 per second if she had both of those. So I consider that actually pretty good, and we no, not that. And we're fighting Odin, so we had to deal with the immune to all damage and the guard hit. So that was actually a pretty good run in my opinion. So guys, that is X-23. Now let's talk about where she performed the best. She's amazing for all PvE mode, to be honest. Shallow Land, auto clear, auto play in you know, in any game mode, PvE game mode. Wall boss, she can be amazing there. I still gotta test her again in Wall boss Ultimate against Proxima to see how good she does there. I still gotta test that later this week, but I think that she can actually beat it. After that, if we talk about PvP in Timeline, I don't think she can perform in Timeline because it's filled with meta. You know, the Apocalypse, the Jean Grey, Quicksilver, and those people. So I don't think that she can perform in Timeline. But if you put her in Island Conquest against the top characters that are not metas, I think that she can handle themselves pretty well, really easy. So good characters for all PvE game mode and really good characters for Island Conquest in my opinion. So guys, on that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Next character review, guys, is going to be Luna Snow. It should be up in a couple of days, I think, 2-3 days, whatever. So guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to sub, like, and guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.